What's up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Creative Builds. Yes, we are back, and we have yet another texture change. Right. So first off, sorry for the lack of creative builds. I know there are people who really like this series, my boyfriend in particular. He looks forward to it all the time. And I've just kind of had a little bit of a creative block with what I want to do for things, and yeah, I've just kind of been a little bit kerfuffled, so to speak, you know. And I'm wondering if I should change out these tables. I kind of like them though. I kind of like it like that, and I like this like this. I'm thinking I should change the window glass to something you can actually like tell that there's something there. But I'll have to work on that. There's a couple things that'll have to be tweaked because of this glass change. But if we come over here, we've got this colored glass right here. Now I'm wondering if I should do that or just regular blue. I have some stuff in my, let's do, or do I do light blue? Let's try, I'm just gonna try this real quick before we actually get to our main episode, you guys, and I do apologize for that. But we will get there, I promise. I think that's not bad. What about our other one? Where'd our other one go? I swear I put them both here. Blue? No, I did. Dang nabbit. Here I am trying to do something proper and it's just not happening. Let's try light blue. So the glass we already have here is cyan. So we're just gonna try to add that in. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess it would have to create a border because of the... Interesting. I kind of dig the light blue, if I'm honest. That looks pretty good. So I think for now, I'm gonna switch that around off screen though, but I kind of like that because you can actually tell there's something there, and you know, it'll make this a little bit more pronounced, which is now kind of fused together and stuff. And I love the smoothness. Yeah, I love the smoothness of it. This would actually make for a really nice like bus stop. You can make a pretty good bus stop with this, with like the band going around it in that different colored glass. I don't know, it's kind of great. But you're looking at this going, Minnie, what did you do? You had shelves and everything. And to that I say I did have shelves and everything. I also moved where the coal and charcoal and stuff was over there because I didn't like it near the eating area. And I plugged up this entrance because I figured it was a little bit weird. So there is that. So, you know, people can get in around here to look through some stuff and things like that. I like how these shelves turned out. I'm keeping these like this. And I'm keeping these trap doors, I think. But yeah, we're gonna redo the shelving today because I kind of wanted to abandon the idea of an actual like functional grocery store, if that makes any sense. And I mean, we're in creative mode. It's all about the aesthetics here. It was originally like, oh, what if this was a survival base? This could still be. However, I kind of just want to do something like this, and I think this will just make it look like there's something more on the shelves. Either that or it'll just make it look like a library. I guess we'll find out, right? We will find out, and it'll be kind of interesting to see how things roll. I mean, you know they're books, but can we just use our imagination here and just be like, yo, there's stuff here. I feel like this is actually too high. I want to be able to see a little bit of store, you know? But yeah, this is what we're going to attempt to do, and I do apologize for the haphazard nature of this. It is, what time is it right now? It's about 6:30 in the morning. I have not slept, and I'm just weirdly nocturnal that way, I guess. Oh no, wait, it's 5:30 in the morning, sorry. And I have yet to sleep, and I have like 3 episodes to do, so this will be fun, right? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of digging that, because like from a distance, I personally can't tell that it's books. I mean, I know it is because I know what I'm using, right? So, I'm aware of it, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm putting chests at the bottom as well, even though they won't open with a bookshelf over top. Because this is where, like, some of the smaller items will go. Like, you know how, I mean, I'm kind of thinking of, like, the dollar store or whatever, but you know how, like, you'll have stores with shelves that are, like, you'll have, like, those little shelves at the bottom, and, like, all the little things are there, like, and then, like, there's other bigger things hung on the wall. Like, if you go into, like, the tool section, for example, you'll see, like, rolls of tape, like, on shelves and things. And then over that, you'll see, like, all the wire and all the other stuff just hung up there, and the glue and the tapes and all that kind of stuff. You'll see all that there on the shelf because they're bigger and they're being hung kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm going for, though. The books, you're just kind of supposed to use your imagination a little bit. The books are supposed to be like, you know, just stuff on shelves, you know, like, you know, cans of things, sauces, coffee, tea. That was not what I wanted to do. Pretty much anything you'd find in the aisles of a grocery store. And we're gonna add a couple extra things there. And I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna work, particularly in this one. I want this one to be unique for some reason. But I kind of want to add books to all of these, so I think I'm gonna make a quick cut, you guys. I apologize, I'm all haphazard and all over the place, but I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I have gone ahead and I have filled all these in over here. I'm gonna put like item frames and we are gonna decide what goes in them. I still have to do that here. That might be an off-screen thing, I don't know, because like, I mean really, this is milk. What's gonna go here? Like, milk and eggs, basically, gonna go all along this. So, I mean, I don't know, you know? We're gonna have, it's gonna be an interesting time. Either way, we need to decide how we're going to fill out this shelf. Because what I want to do is I want to do different stuff with it. I don't just want to stick with the bookshelves all the way through, though that could technically work. I do admit, from a literal perspective, it does look like a library, but just imagine these as cans and bottles and stuff instead of books. I don't know. I got this idea from a video, and I'm trying it out because I wasn't liking what I had before, so we're gonna kind of go all in on that and see what goes down. And I like the fact that it just feels like more solid shelves, like you'd actually see in a grocery store, so you know, I'm kind of digging that. So let's do something like this, possibly. Something like that. And then we're going to take... Maybe we'll take some of these guys and put them on the back here. So we got some sticky pistons. Should we have them facing that way, or should we have them facing up? Should we do that? Let's try. Because it's not going to look very different. Like, it's really not. I can't. Okay. There we go. Jeez. I mean, it doesn't really look different from a normal piston, right? So, yeah, you can't even tell from the sides. Okay, so we're just going to put it here like that. So we're going to do 4 stickies. And maybe 4 regulars. Go something like this. Right? And then maybe bring... Or maybe we could put gaps in them and bring some stuff back. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But we're gonna bring some of these guys over. And just something like that, maybe? I mean, if I do this, it could look like packs and noodles. I mean, ramen noodles wouldn't really go in a place like this, specifically. I mean, it looks very uniform. I mean, I'm sure that'd be good for something. I'm not entirely sure if it works for here, in particular. But let's see. I mean, I guess we could just go plop right there. We could always alternate the things though, couldn't we? We could just do something like this. Put that there, like that kind of thing. And then maybe that one like that, so it's not like a pattern, but it's there. I'm not hating that. And then, I mean, I guess we could just simply put the books back down. Right? Just kind of like this. Just get right up close there. Close and personal. Why not? You know, just something kind of like that. Did I restart my timer? I did. Okay. No, we're good. I don't dislike that, and I'm thinking I should break up these textures a little bit with other things, but I'm not sure what those other things could and should be, so I think I'm going to leave them as is. I'm not going to worry about the item frame dealios today. But yeah, again, they're not functional chests. You cannot interact with them this way because there's solid blocks above them. Actually, the pistons count as transparent. Yeah, you can still open these ones. So that's a bit peculiar, actually. But you know what? It's cool. They mainly serve the purpose of just allowing light to spread through here, so it's kind of all good. And I'm really, really glad we did that in about 11 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, one thing I do have to do is still put in the cash registers, but one thing I want to figure out before we tackle that in the next episode is we might as well do the freezer aisle right here too, right? So how many spaces do we have between 3? So if we go 1, 2, 3, put a block there, that's essentially going to be what we have for our freezer section, and I want it to be 2 blocks, kind of maximum. Or maybe I should do 3 blocks maximum. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's take not gray wool, not light gray. Do I want terracotta? I mean, let's go with terracotta. We've been going with terracotta for a lot of things, so let's go with terracotta. So let's get this guy out. We're gonna go something like this, right? I mean, I kind of don't like that. Maybe we should go concrete. Can we do... where's gray? Gray concrete. Okay. That's concrete powder. Dang it! Okay. You know what? My goodness. Okay. Can I do my shit correctly? Like, I don't even know, you guys. So I'm thinking freezer section should be maybe about 3 blocks tall. Maybe about 3. And I mean, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for this, and there's only one way I can think of to make it actually work, especially with our borderless glass now. So I guess we are doing this. I'm gonna have it go about here. Yeah. No, this is cool. This is cool. This is totally cool, right? So, I mean, then we've got to basically put this here. I'm probably gonna like put signs along the top or something. I don't know yet. Right? So we got something like that. No. No, we don't got something like that. I want the inside to be that tall, so the outside's gotta be up like this. Okay. No, that's cool. And then we can put, like, ooh, I mean, okay, that should actually come in a little bit. That's a bit too close to the edge there, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. How, people gotta get through with their shopping carts, right? So, maybe up to, like, here? Maybe? No, one out. We'll go one more out. Right? So something along the lines of that, possibly. I guess. I mean, something like that. Hey, I know it looks like a giant box for the moment. I'm not entirely sure if I should switch it out to iron, but, you know, here it is. We'll do some chests over here. And And a little bit of glass. That's right, glass. Should I do the light blue? I mean, that won't really show up here, will it? But we're gonna do it anyway. Right, so what we're gonna have is we're gonna have chest on the side, right? But then we're gonna have this glass going up the middle. So it's gonna divide them, right? So there's room for more things. And it's just like a pretend door, I guess. I'm not even entirely sure how this would work logistically. But this is the only thing I could think of / find that could possibly read as a freezer area. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, if I'm entirely honest with you guys. I feel like it's really bulky. I feel like it's very bulky. And I knew it would be, kind of thing. I mean, freezers generally are, right? I mean, I could save space and put bookshelves here to, like, mask it, but it would just look weird, though, wouldn't it? Like, it would just look really weird. Like, unless I brought it in more, but it's... I don't know, man. Down here, under the chests, because it's going to be less visible, we're going to go ahead and grab our sea lanterns and just plop them in there. Again, just hidden lighting, secret lighting, this kind of thing. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit clever that way. I don't dislike the blue. I do dislike the bulk, however. So I'm not entirely sure what exactly I would like to do about that. I mean, I could stack iron doors, but that would look weird. I mean, we could try it. But then what would I do for the top, right? Like, let's try something. We're gonna try it. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Can we happen? Can we happen? Can we do this? No, can I not fall? Can I not fall? Let's use the shift key like a smart person. No? Okay, okay, so that's out. That wouldn't even work well anyway. I mean, we could plop one here. I mean, no. Okay. How can we thin this out, though? Is there a way to, or do we just have to stick with this giant ugly box? I'm thinking I should at least change it out for iron or something. It'd match the rest of the thing pretty well, I feel like. So we're gonna go ahead and change all this out and see what we get instead. We'll see if it's like a color difference, like making it look too bold, maybe? Oops. There we go. Yeah, then we just gotta take out this back area right here and replace it. And I'm not necessarily against replacing the back with bookshelves, but we're gonna see it from the front, so we gotta have a backing here. I mean, unless I trick it out and just be like, oh, the freezer has two sides. I mean, I could do that, couldn't I? Is there really anything stopping me from doing that? Because, I mean, I could just do this. Like, I could just... No, because, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, lordy, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this design, despite looking up some inspiration and stuff like that. Sometimes you end up with a little bit of a block, and to be honest, I feel like I'm still having that block. I'm coming up with stuff, but I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, you know? But I think we're gonna roll with something like that, I guess, for now, maybe. And then, I don't know, we'll put, like... We'll need lighting as well over here, too. So let's go ahead and do something like that. We're gonna do, like, mock shelving. Where's the other light? It doesn't matter, it's blank. We're gonna do something like, I don't know, this, I guess? And then we're gonna put these here. So it's gonna be a narrower shelf, which is not gonna be fantastic for a lot of customers, but we gotta accommodate the freezer section. I've already moved this place once, and I'm not doing it again. I don't even know, but we're gonna have this come up to here, I guess. And I feel like that's not any different than the other height in here. The other heights in here, I should say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, you guys. I just don't, and I apologize for that, really. I just, you know, you're trying to figure something out, and then, like, I don't know, you're just kind of fucked up, because, like, your brain ain't working, probably because you haven't slept for the entire night. I don't know. I mean, that's a factor, right? That is a factor. I mean, we could throw item frames up here, just be like, oh, there's stuff hanging here. That might help, actually. Let's clear this. Right, so, okay, so item frame. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the signs yet, but I'll probably just place them. But let's do, I also don't know what I'm putting in the item frames. Just to make it look like it's actually being used for something other than just frozen food and stuff. And like, I know it's not entirely like ideal for a thing. I should probably put iron blocks in the floor too, now that I think about it. But I know it's not like 100% ideal. But you know, sometimes you just gotta. Whoa! My mouse freaked out on me. Did you see that? It just like formed a line there. That was weird. But sometimes you gotta just kind of roll with the flow, go with the flow, so to speak, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, just imagine stuff going all the way across here. I don't know. I guess we'll put these here too. You can't open these top ones. I could make that out of something else, though. I mean, I feel like it'd look a bit weird because the rest is all iron. But I probably could. I could probably make that out of, like, I don't know, quartz stairs. I don't know. I'm not, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna throw down some signage. And we're gonna not worry about it. We're just gonna at least have this band going across. Even if I don't write anything on it. I should put signs across all these too. I've been thinking of doing that. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely, like most grocery stores would though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating that. With the signs, I feel like help a little bit. I'm not sure if I should put signs down the side. I don't think I'm going to. I don't necessarily want to put item frames there either. I think that might possibly be what we go with. So, yeah, you guys, I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm feeling like this is alright. We do still need to decide what goes where, and that kind of thing, but I feel like this is okay because it adds a little bit of variation to what we have. It's just like that one unique shelf that has, like, I don't know, like the tools and things like that and stuff. Maybe this one will, I don't know what any of these will have. So, you know, we're gonna work on that though. I promise we're gonna work on it. I've neglected creative builds for a week because I felt I needed to chill. But now that I have, ironically, I just created even more work for myself on Unknown Empire. So there is that. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm feeling, you guys, that I'm gonna go ahead and let you go for today though, instead of rambling like a weirdo. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any suggestions you may have in the comments down below, because God knows I need them right about now. And yeah, until next time, Minnie out.